Hello everyone, my name is Jason Parker. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm reacting to Colin Cloud's performance on AGT The Champions from yesterday. Actually, there were 3 magicians competing on the show last night, including Shin Lim. I've already made reviews for these 2, and I'll share the link down below. But in this video, we're going to focus on Colin Cloud, who is a mentalist. He was previously on both Britain and America's Got Talent. And the funny thing is, I've actually seen this guy before because he had a lecture he sold to magicians in the magic community on this one website. Anyway, as far as his performances on the previous Got Talent shows, I kind of had mixed feelings. Some of the things I didn't know how he was doing, but the majority of them seemed a little obvious. But anyway, I'm gonna watch with an open mind, and hopefully he's got some cool new effects to share with us. And here we go.
Colin.
Hello, thank you for having me.
So we saw you 2 years ago.
You did.
On America's Got Talent. So what made you come back?
2 years ago, you may remember, I got very, very close to being in the final. And I just didn't make it through.
Can I be honest with you, Colin?
Yep.
I was really disappointed because I thought you were doing so well, you deserved a second chance.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Good thing he was being honest.
I'm Colin Cloud, and I have been described as the real-life Sherlock Holmes, a man who could look at anyone and immediately know everything about them.
Is genuinely all based in psychology and being able to read people.
Is the coin in this hand?
Yes.
Is the coin in this hand?
Yes.
Now, when he meant it, his eyebrows raised slightly. Really? Your nose is also pointing.
I did like that
slightly here,
trick.
so
I thought that was
it's
cool.
in this hand. Yes, yes, there it is.
You're amazing, young man.
Thank you kindly, sir.
As we went round to round, the caliber of talent just kept rising.
Ellen Rome Cheese.
In the semi-finals, it came down to either myself or Diavolo making it through to the finals. For that to be pulled away, I was gutted. It was really tough. Since America's Got Talent, I have been lucky enough to perform and travel all over the world, but even with all of that success, that missed opportunity still haunts me to this day. To now have this second chance, I am excited beyond belief. I want to prove to the judges that not only do I deserve to be in the final, but I also have what it takes to win this competition.
All right, let's see what he's got.
Something that I have thought a lot about before coming back to this competition is, am I good enough? Self-reflection is only natural, and as human beings, it usually begins with us comparing ourselves to someone else. As a kid, for me, it was Sherlock Holmes, a man who could deduce, influence, and predict human behavior. Allow me to demonstrate. I want every single person in the room right now to think of any celebrity. So make sure that I cannot read anyone else's body language. Can I ask you all now, please, to put on the Colin Cloud mask that you were given as you entered the theater?
Oh, that's weird.
That's funny. Oh.
Can I just say, best cult ever?
That's a cool way to make people remember you.
Celebrity at random. You 3 in a moment are going to pick one of those people. The way you're going to do that is by throwing out this paper with an X. Now, to make sure it's random, there's also a bowl full of blank pieces of paper. We'll drop in the X. What I would love the 3 of you to do is take all the pieces of paper and throw them into the audience. Audience. What you're then going to do is mix them until Simon, Heidi, and Mel have hit their buzzers. So keep mixing, throw the bits of paper, keep mixing, give them a second, let's get a good mix, throw them all around the room. Whenever you would like, Simon, Mel, Heidi, hit your buzzer, then stop throwing immediately. Stop mixing. If you have a ball of paper right now,
Who is mixing?
ball it, and the person with the X get ready. Howie, whilst we do that, I would love you to think of a letter and a number. Don't say it, just think.
All right.
Close your eyes for me, please, sir. And imagine the number floating in the air.
Okay.
And imagine, good, the letter above it, the number beneath. I'm going to write something on my hand, so please keep your eyes closed.
All right.
I don't want anyone to think you're watching how the pen is moving. I have written down one letter and one number. Howie, you can open up your eyes. What letter are you thinking of?
An L.
L. What number are you thinking of?
3.
3. L. 3. Yes? Kidding me? No.
How did he do that?
I have to imagine they're just cheating.
L3. Actually, that would be a seat number in the room. Here's the thing. Somebody has the X. Can the person with the X quickly stand up, shout hello? Over here. Right. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Just confirm you're not in L3, are you? No. No, okay. But you are thinking of a celebrity, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, take off your mask for me. Take off your mask. Whoever is in L3, can you keep your mask on, stand up and wave? Who is in L3? Who is in L? Is there anyone? Yes? Okay, wait right there. You are thinking of a celebrity. Howie, listen carefully.
Okay.
This is the moment of truth. She's gonna name a random celebrity. We don't know each other, we haven't set anything up. I had the name of one celebrity
I believe them.
embroidered on my pocket square. If she says, who is on this square, I'm safe. If I'm wrong, I want you to hit your buzzer and I'm eliminated immediately. In a loud voice, can you tell us, who are you thinking of?
David Hasselhof.
Sorry, say that again?
David Hasselhof.
David Hasselhof, picked at random.
Yeah.
Am I good enough? But here's the thing, right? Any celebrity, any seat, and yet L3, take off your mask. David Hasselhoff.
That's fun. It's not necessarily magic, but it's fun. Do anyone else know that song?
I was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. That was a twist right there. This is insane! All right, David. Thank you, Colin. Thank you so much. All right.
That was incredible.
This is going to be a tough competition.
So basically, you can make any celebrity turn
Yeah,
up
can I just
anywhere.
say, Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber, you're off the hook. You can go home.
Howie, what did you think of that?
Well, here's what I think of that. I think you really stepped up your game.
Thank
You really stepped up your
I
game
agree.
in every way.
I disagree.
I think you have absolutely redeemed yourself tonight. It was nothing like I've ever seen before. I have no idea how you do it. It also brings back great memories of when we launched this show with David, who took a chance on us, by the way. And I also want to thank you for coming back, because that was incredible.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Well done, Colin. You've got magical powers as far as I'm concerned, and I love you. You're brilliant.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Okay, well, I feel like I have a lot to say about that, actually. I just feel like his act wasn't believable, and that's really important if you're going to do mentalism. At the very beginning, they take those papers in the bowl with the X, and I was thinking, because you see him put the X and crumple it up and put it clearly into the bowl, and I was thinking maybe he's got like some disappearing ink, so by the time they throw it out, the X disappears. But then I was like, maybe no, that's too complicated, because actually he goes over to Howie and he says, like, think of a letter and a number, and he clearly writes it. Even from the camera's point of view, you can see he's written an L on his hand and he's not changing that. And then Howie just says L3. So at that point, I just believe Howie was in on it and he agreed to say L3 when asked, which is really lame. Now, if somehow that wasn't the case and Colin somehow made Howie pick that, then that would be really impressive, but I just don't think that's what happened. Anyway, assuming that Howie was in on it, assuming that a judge was in on it, then any of the judges could have been in on it. In fact, when he handed the bowl to Mel B and Heidi, one of them could have just grabbed that paper with the X on it and prevented it from being thrown out, like stuck it in her pocket or whatever. And all they were doing was throwing out blank pieces of paper, and then the plant, this woman he had in the audience waiting, had a paper ahead of time with an X, so she just stands up and she's like, David Hasselhof? Like, she's uncertain. Also, the way she said that kind of made me feel like it was some kind of bad acting. I don't know, I just feel like it's too obvious because David Hasselhoff was there, so clearly he had to be the selection, and the girl selected David Hasselhoff, so clearly she wasn't a free selection. So you can just kind of deduce, speaking of Sherlock Holmes, you can just kind of deduce how the trick works. I don't really feel like I'm giving away any big magic secrets here. I think this is how anyone would think about it. And also, what was the whole point of her naming the celebrity and then him pulling the handkerchief out of his pocket before actually revealing that David Hasselhoff was there? I don't even see the point of that. Anyway, if I just kind of relax about the whole obviousness of it all, which I can't, then I could say, overall, it was a fun performance, and it's cool he brought David Hasselhoff there. I mean, it's just like a fun party time, I guess. Anyway, in summary, I have to say, unfortunately, that I'm not very impressed by this act. I like the way he dresses, I like the way he presents himself, he seems like a nice guy, but yeah, I've already said enough. And I'm really interested. Comment below, let me know if any of you were feeling fooled by this, or if it was just obvious to everyone. I'm just curious, because I'm a magician, maybe I'm thinking differently about it, but I felt like maybe it wouldn't have fooled anyone. Let me know in the comments, smash like, it really helps me, as well as subscribe and hit the notification bell, and if you want to see Shin Lim and the other magician this week, click on these little notification thingies, and I'll put a link below too. I hope that you personally have a great week, and I'll see you next time.